Hello and welcome. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be sharing 5 skincare products that I will not be repurchasing. I had a whole bag of products that I was going to do an empties video on, and then I realized like half of the bag were products that I didn't even actually use all the way up. So I thought, why not just focus on those items specifically that I've just decided do not work for me to the point that I'm not even going to try to empty them. Before we talk about these skincare duds, take a second, click that subscribe button. It brings me so much joy and it brings you the chance to enter my monthly giveaways, and you get to see my sweet face pop up on your feed 3 times a week, which who wouldn't want that? Of course you want that. If you can't tell, this makeup is making me feel really confident. It's using the Raw Beauty Christie palette. Oh my God. Obsessed. I feel like Artemis. It's a whole thing. If you've seen the video, you know. All right, the first product is a mask. This is the Hydra Beauty Mask Day. I still can't pronounce that. I worked for Chanel. I still cannot pronounce French words. You can take the girl out of North Carolina. You can't take the North Carolina out of the girl. I'm never gonna learn how to pronounce this. It's a nighttime mask from the Hydra Beauty line. Here's the crazy thing. I used to love this mask. I would use it nightly. I loved it. It felt so hydrating. I thought it was so luxurious. I just absolutely adored it. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if it's just that I got older and I got more sensitive to fragrance or something. But honestly, the fragrance of this now, it makes my eyes sting. It is so heavily fragranced. I literally in my mind cannot understand the desire, the urge to put such heavy fragrance in skincare products. It makes no sense. The last time that I tried to use this, I put this on my face and it burned. It literally burned. Like it was like burning sensation. My face reacted to it. Never again. Never again will I put this on my face. This is literally almost full. I don't know why. I think because I would always have backups of this. So I think this was like a backup that, you know, like I went through the last one and then I kind of stopped using it and then I pulled this out and it was a full one ready to go because that's how much I loved this. And now I don't. I do not love this. I do not love this at all. Not even a little bit. Sam, I am. So yes, this is going in the trash. I'm not even going to give it away because I don't want to give someone contact dermatitis. Next up is this Drunk Elephant Shaba Complex Eye Serum. So this is not a bad product. It's, you know, pretty pleasant. It's a little eye serum. I think this one is actually empty. I actually have 2 of them. Yes, here's the second one. This one actually still has some product in it because I did repurchase this. Why I still have the empty one once I already have repurchased it, don't ask. Sometimes I like hoard things in the drawers of my bathroom. It's a problem. I'm getting better at it. I literally just organize my bathroom. That's a video for another day or for my therapist. So I did genuinely like this when I was using this. I started using this. This is probably at least 2 years old, this one right here. So I genuinely liked it, repurchased it, and now I don't know, I don't go for it. It's a serum, so it's meant to be thinner, but here's where I get tripped up on it. It really bugs me to have to sit there and like tap for like ungodly amounts of moments to get something to sink into my under eye. And with this, I mean, you have to like keep on tapping. Now, is that a deal breaker on its own? Not really. But the thing is, I don't really want to be messing with something. I don't want to be like fighting with a product, because then it's not enjoyable. And I like my skincare routine to be enjoyable and, you know, just like 10 minutes that I can take for myself at the end of the day, no matter what, which I think everyone deserves, every single person. So just on that alone, I was like, yeah, I don't really like using this. I don't like having to work so hard to get it to sink in. It's just not the most compatible type of formula for me. And I really felt like, okay, I can find other eye creams that have even more proven active ingredients for my under eyes, which I'm 30, so obviously I really want to be like preventing wrinkles. I want to really work on those first signs of aging. So it just, you know, it just fell out of favor with me because I didn't want to fiddle with it, and I found other eye creams that I like better. So the next product is actually not going in the trash, and I am going to use the rest of it. I did fib a little bit because I absolutely refuse to have spent this much money on a sunscreen and not use every single drop of it. It is the Eve L'Homme Daily Protection SPF 50. Okay, you guys, this is a crazy expensive sunscreen, and it smells exactly like my Neutrogena drugstore sunscreen. What the heck? There are some higher end sunscreens I like. I love the Anti-Empties sunscreen. It is nearly like scentless. Like it barely has any scent. This one, literally, it smells exactly like the Neutrogena one from the drugstore. Like there is a very clear sunscreen smell, which is not a problem. That doesn't bother me. But why would I spend this much money when I can get the same thing from the drugstore? You know what I mean? There's just nothing that differentiates this from any other sunscreen the way that I would expect a sunscreen at this price point to be. Like there are higher end, like I said, higher end sunscreens that I really like because the way that they feel very dry. There's no like oil looking to them, which this one looks oily, to be honest, and it feels like every other sunscreen that I've ever gotten from the drugstore. So it's like, I don't know, in my mind, there's just nothing that would make this a high-end sunscreen. It's basically a drugstore sunscreen with nice packaging and a really heavy price tag. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it because I refuse to throw my money down the toilet. But what a bummer. What a bummer. Just buy Neutrogena. If you really want this kind of sunscreen, you can get Neutrogena, which is, it's just fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It just shouldn't cost that much money. All right, next up is another product that I used for so long and loved and swore by, and now I'm like, yikes, stay away. It is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intense Exfoliating Treatment. I absolutely used to love this. I would use it twice a week to exfoliate. My skin would look so fresh and renewed and radiant afterwards. And I think it's just one of those things where the skincare you can use in your early 20s and the skincare mistakes you can make in your early 20s are so like things just change. Things change when you hit your late 20s, you hit 30, or maybe it's just because I had a child, like things change. And the things that I used to be able to get away doing to my face, I can no longer get away with. So this is now just too harsh for my skin. The last time I tried to use this, my skin was so reactive afterwards. It was uncomfortable. I felt like I had just scratched my face off, basically. I rarely use physical exfoliators at this point. Like I might like use a washcloth on my face for my cleanser, which I guess would be a little bit of exfoliation. The little like twinkle, you know what I'm talking about? Those little like razors for your eyebrows. Sometimes I'll do that on my face. I'm thinking about shaving because I recently saw Kate the Great did a live stream where she shaved her face, and now I'm kind of like, I have it in my mind a little bit. I'm like, oh, dermaplaning, shaving, might go that route. But as far as like a physical exfoliator that has like, you know, kind of like the little like sand feeling thing going on, I really can't use those anymore. It feels like sandpaper on my face. That is what this feels like to me now. Again, used to love it, used to really love it. And now I can't do it. So there's like at least one use left in this little guy, and it's gonna go in the trash because I cannot subject my skin to that. All right, the last product that is going to live at the landfill, which is terrible when I say it that way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna pour these products out and I will recycle them. I just realized, like, that sounds horrible. I don't want these things to live in the landfills forever. Wow, I'm kind of bummed out now thinking about waste. All right, moving on. The last item that I am saying goodbye to, it's getting the boot, is actually a hair care item. It is the Kerastase Serum Extensionist. I cannot say these things. It's a leave-in serum from Kerastase. I got this back in summer or spring, maybe. I think maybe I got it in the Sephora spring VIB sale. I think, can't really remember, but here's what happened. I got this because my scalp was going through some things. I was trying to like kind of like just figure out what was going on with my scalp, get my scalp balanced. And so I got this because I thought, oh, this would be great for me. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I thought it would be a really good thing for my scalp. It turns out this makes my scalp really tight. not when I use it, but if I use this regularly and then I skip a day, the day that I skip, my scalp will feel very, very tight. I don't really want to be dependent on a serum. So it was like almost like I was having like a rebound, like withdrawal from using this. So I cut it out of my routine, and then I noticed like after like the second wash, my scalp never felt tight again. So it was like taking that out of the equation helped. Like it just, my scalp just, I don't know, I guess it becomes dependent on it. And then when I skip a day, it gets really tight. And I also noticed that like if I have a day where I don't wash my hair when I'm using this, that day that I don't wash my hair, my scalp starts to feel tight, which is not something I've really ever struggled with. So I have decided this is not for me. I don't really know what it is about it that would be giving me that issue, but you know, I trust myself, and if I'm using something and I notice a change I don't like and then I remove the item and that bad change goes away, I'm gonna trust myself on that. So this little boy is going in the trash. I don't know why I think he's a boy, because he's blue. That's rude of me to put that on him. He was made in Spain. All right, those are 5 products I will not be repurchasing. Let me know in the comments below, what is an item that you recently decided, nope, not gonna buy this again. It's gotta go. I thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, you take care of yourself. Bye.